if you can come in the proper distance and unload a 4-punch combination like that, you're not going to get countered.
Slip the right hand in there. I told Marquez, don't rush in. Be careful of the headbutt.
And the right to the body.
Good left hand. And then a right hand by Marquez and another one. Back Casamayor up. Marquez being much more effective this round.
But Casamayor caught him with a counter too.
Left hand by Casamayor. And another left hand counter by Casamayor. And a right hand by Marquez.
This is beautiful boxing here by both of these fighters.
Yes.
This is what you're paying to watch. And if you're a young boxer at home and want to learn how to box, watch these two guys.
There was a near clash of heads.
Well, they both dive in there sometimes.
Good left hand by Casamayor again.
That's the same kind of left hand that put Marquez down against Manny Pacquiao.
Well, he's finding a home for that left hand. Good jab as well. Left hand again.
These are the kind of fights that Marquez traditionally so far in Nevada hasn't won. Close fights, two top guys, not much to pick between them. These find a way to go the other way.
These are very close rounds. I mean, honestly, I believe so far, including this round, you can make a case for either fighter in every round.
Well, these are the kind of fights you argue about at the barbershop. Or if you're Casamayor at the waxing stand.
Marquez was very good early in this round, but Casamayor has been effective at the end of the round. Good body work by Casamayor, and then he takes a right hand backing out from Marquez. I'll tell you what, this is an absolute action fight. Exactly as advertised so far.
You won that round really easy. That was good. 1, 2, 3. That's the combination.
Looks like a little nick.
He's got a nick,
in the eye.
And he has a history of cutting his tongue. That was one of the
You
things.
can be first. You be first. When you use the right hand.
And in the audience, a look at Winky Wright, another outstanding champion.
He's been MIA for a while, but he'll be back in 2009. Still one of the top defensive boxers in the world.
Yeah, got to be appreciating what he's watching with these two guys tonight.
He's probably the one guy more than anybody else in this whole room who understands exactly what's going on.
Yeah. They want to take some of the Vaseline off the right eye of Casamayor. It's a little bit of a cut. I don't think right now, at least, it's a problem.
No, but with his history, if you're in the corner, you're concerned about that.
That left hand for Casamayor has been effective and consistent. Marquez combination.
It's a sort of fight where it's a close fight, but at this point, the feel of it is that it's Casamayor's fight after the first 4 rounds. Not by a lot, but by enough.
Big right hand slipped in by Marquez. Marquez has had the bigger individual punches, but Casamayor has been the more consistent fighter. As we said, a judge's nightmare so far, I think. Marquez said that one low. Tony Weeks disagrees.
Didn't look to me like it was low.
Didn't to me either.
Got his belt up there by his chest. So.
Now there is a little bit of blood coming from that cut above the eye of Casamayor.
It'll be interesting to see if Marquez starts to open up here a little bit more, to press the action.
I think he's got to really respect that left hand of Casamayor.
Oh, no question.
I'll tell you, I said that that cut was just a little bit of a nick, but
it's no more than a nick now.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm not so sure it's just a little nick now. It's something that they're going to have to be concerned about. Missed with the left hand, got there with the right.
Snuck a short right hand in there, Marquez did when he got on the inside. You see the blood now starting to bother Casamayor a little bit.
Nice combination from Marquez that drove Casamayor to the ropes. Sharp right hand by Casamayor, or rather by Marquez. And that blood continues to come down ever increasingly. Thought a big round for Marquez.
They got to go to work on the corner here.
That is a pretty good sized cut. It was a nick after the last round. Right now, it's probably an inch and a half.
No, two rights.
Jacob Duran, good cut.
Right. He's ready to go. Close your eyes.
That perfect right hand, then he slips the counter.
Marquez much more aggressive in that last round. I thought if anybody has dominated any round so far, it was that round for Marquez. And I have an idea he'll stay on the gas here.
That Casamayor, that cut is a lot deeper and wider than it looked. His nose looks like he's definitely bleeding from there, and he may have a problem. It's starting to look all of those 37 years.
Well, he's still very much in this fight, at least on my card.
He is. But he's starting to bust up all the things that start to happen to you.
Yeah, that cut is something that really could get, it's bad now and it could get worse.
Well, Marquez will do all he can to try to make sure it doesn't get better. You can see he's got that right hand loaded.
I don't think tender loving care is on his agenda. Nice combination again.
You know, Marquez is now starting to press his advantage. Every round we seem to have one of these.
Yeah.
Whether it's a low blow or
that one did
it's a
low.
connection of heads. Casamayor does have a reputation for flaunting the rules if he needs to.
Well, it may get to that for him. That counter again from Casamayor, although he took a left hand to get that counter in. Marquez clearly trying to work that eye. Good combination inside by Marquez.
Casamayor has to find some answer now to turn the tide back. You know, fights tend to ebb and flow. And for the last two rounds, Marquez has been the guy setting the pace. Casamayor has to try to come up with some idea to get some way to get that straight left hand back in there again.
Yeah, and Marquez right now is not being countered as easily by Casamayor. Well, there was a left hand by Casamayor. The right hand, sharp right hand by Marquez. And now blood from the nose of Casamayor as well. Your point's well taken, Ron. He's starting to get busted up.
It's beginning to look like the face of a guy who's all of those 37 years.
And double right hand, and that got Casamayor's attention. And another right hand. Another good round for Marquez.
Good round for Marquez. He just looks a little faster.